Unfortunately, Angel Reese isn't generating headlines for the reasons you might anticipate from a professional athlete. On New Year's Eve, the town was talking about a contentious costume that left people more perplexed than impressed. Not her basketball prowess or a big game victory. It appeared to be another day of drama when Angel shared a video on Instagram retaliating against her detractors. But this time, her actions reached a new low, which ultimately resulted in such a strong backlash that she had to delete her Instagram account out of embarrassment. For those who don't know, Angel Reese is well known for her skill on the basketball court, but her conduct off the court has begun to eclipse her skill. A growing celebrity in the sports industry, the young athlete has been using social media more and more to showcase her basketball experience, personal life, style, and most lately, attention grabbing exploits. Athletes can communicate with their fan base through social media, but Angel's recent antics have sparked speculation about her goals and whether she's more focused on getting attention than honing her skills. It all began on New Year's Eve, when most people were either nursing a hangover, watching fireworks, or ringing in the new year. However, Angel Reese had another goal in mind, ensuring that everyone was watching her. For want of a better term, her choice of attire that evening was provocative. Imagine her wearing a gown with an animal print in a mocha color that appeared to have been painted on her body. This side slit was so high that it might have been interpreted as a fashion statement or an attempt to stir things up, and the neckline plunged deeper than the Mariana Trench. Compared to some bikinis, the dress's cutout revealed more of her midriff. Although the clothing was stunning, it didn't have the impact one might expect from a professional athlete. Reese was popular for the wrong reasons, rather than being acknowledged for her athletic ability. Social media was swiftly used by critics and even some admirers to express their disgust. Some were forgiving, while others commended her beauty and self assurance. They were criticizing her for what they perceived to be an obvious effort to attract attention. For young followers who might look up to her as a role model, some even accused her of setting a poor example. A few disparaging remarks didn't stop the outcry, it intensified. Once supporting Reese fans suddenly began to doubt her decisions. Did she still prioritize basketball? Or had she shifted her focus to Instagram influencer work? Is Angel Reese still trying to get well? Or is she too preoccupied with getting likes and following to give a damn? The fact that Reese didn't appear to take the criticism personally is concerning. She intensified her attention seeking conduct rather than responding to the criticism, offering an apology, or demonstrating any self awareness. She responded by clapping back at her detractors in a defiant video. But her reaction just made the issue worse rather than better. It wasn't ignored, it was a frantic plea for attention. Once applauding her ability and spirit, her supporters were now wondering if she had lost her path. Reese went so far as to completely delete her Instagram account, which only made the situation worse. Her account was flooded with followers, likes, and comments in a single minute. It was gone into thin air the following minute. Fans were left perplexed and unsure of what had transpired. Was there a hack on her account? Did a member of her public relations staff ultimately take over? Or was this just a means for her to escape the heat? It seems like the truth lay somewhere in the middle. It was obvious that Angel Reese had had enough. But she went with a nuclear option, completely erasing her Instagram instead of pausing to think things through, absorb the criticism, and bounce back stronger. Unfortunately, this was an action motivated by emotion and instinct rather than a sign of maturity. It demonstrated how Angel Reese quickly backs off from difficult situations rather than facing them head on. How does all of this affect her career? It couldn't be worse timed. The Unrivaled League, Reese's next event, will start on January 17th, 2025. The last thing an athlete needs is to use social media antics to damage her reputation while trying to prove herself on the court. However, it appears that her New Year's Eve ensemble and the ensuing controversy have done just that. She has lost credibility as a professional athlete in addition to her following. However, let's discuss the more significant problem at hand. Not only did Reese make a dubious fashion decision, but the true issue is that she appears to have forgotten what initially made her famous. You can only get so much validation from social media. Fans eventually begin to wonder if the player is still interested in the game or if they have shifted their attention to likes, comments, and viral moments. The latter is beginning to emerge from Angel Reese's recent actions. Reese's talent is undeniable. Although she has the potential to be a fantastic player in a field as cutthroat as professional basketball, skill alone won't get you very far. The great players are distinguished not just by their skill, but also by their ability to work hard, maintain focus, and take their craft seriously. In contrast, Angel Reese's strategy appears to put the spotlight before the basics. This goes beyond a single awkward Instagram post or contentious ensemble. It concerns an emerging pattern of behavior that implies Reese is more interested in being an influencer than an athlete. Instead of getting ready for the next big game, she nearly seems to be trying out for the upcoming season of a reality show. Caitlin Clark, her adversary, is doing exactly what she should be doing in the meantime, concentrating on basketball, putting in a lot of effort, and earning recognition. In many respects, Caitlin Clark is the complete opposite of Angel Reese. Clark is letting her game speak for itself, whereas Reese is trying to attract attention with every post, every clothing, and every move. Clark has achieved her position at the top thanks to her emphasis on training, her commitment to winning, and her modest attitude toward being an athlete. Young athletes are looking up to her because of her accomplishments and work ethic, not because of her capacity for controversy. There is no greater contrast between the two. Clark is competing for the championship, while Reese is competing for the cameras. While Clark is shattering records, Reese is out here attempting to break the internet. The crucial query, though, is which approach is truly effective. For the time being, the answer is obvious. Caitlin Clark is winning. She's winning accolades, setting records, and gaining the admiration of both her fans and her peers. Angel Reese, meanwhile, is enmeshed in a pattern of attention seeking behavior that is hurting her reputation and alienating her fan base. Even worse, many who formerly supported her at every turn are now wondering if they were backing the wrong person. Ultimately, Angel Reese must question herself. What is it she wants to be recognized for? Does she truly want to leave a lasting impression on the basketball court? Or is she just after notoriety and social media followers? Because she will be remembered for the wrong reasons if she continues on this course. If she doesn't start treating herself and her job seriously, her skill will only take her so far. Angel Reese's time is running out. She has the chance to demonstrate that she is more than simply Instagram content by competing in the unrivaled league. It's her opportunity to prove to the world that she is a legitimate professional athlete and not simply another social media celebrity. Will she be able to handle the pressure? Or will she keep losing herself in the chase of viral sensations and meaningless celebrity? We'll find out in time. One thing is certain, though. She now has the upper hand. Angel Reese must choose between concentrating on basketball and pursuing the ephemeral highs of social media. It's obvious that her next step will dictate the direction of her career, regardless of what she decides. Hopefully, she will be able to play the game